So here we go. So just kind of taking a look at this is almost like a cartoon character where you're actually illustrating this cone shape up on the top, finding the same ideas we've done with the animation where you have the ear on a axis line, kind of building up this section for the hat as a cylindrical shape. So it's showing that part on the bottom and top. And a center line down the middle of the face. If you remember from back before, here's the elliptical shape on the nose, but then it comes off a little bit, extended. The rest of it's painted on, so it makes it a little bit easier. The center for the star still wraps around. This line wraps around with the band of the hat. So you can kind of see that pretty easily. Round it off at the top, just put a circle up there. And the ear kind of has an elliptical shape that's there, and it's kind of on either side of that, so you can see the back of the head. Pretty simple. And then the eyes, again, you'd have an eye line even though you don't see the other eye. There's a painted on section for this eye. And it has the iris, a highlight with a pupil in it. So you can kind of see that pretty quickly. Kind of builds that up pretty solid. Then the eyebrow, just painted a painted line up on top. Same with the mouth. Sketch it out first, and you can heavy it up. When you take a look at the rest of the body, it's almost like a snowman. Two sections connected. Find the outer edge, the overall shape, and the legs are just kind of cylindrical pieces. And kind of funny to see this as an actual cartoon that had to be made three-dimensional in order for it to be afloat. So you have a slight overlap here, and this one in perspective, so that part's going to taper down. And then the arm coming across, here's the front of it, center line for the, again, painted on characters. Two cylindrical shapes because this had to hold the air. And then the hand is painted on. If you start off with a circle, you can see how that's placed in there pretty easily. Again, once you get the linear part, just a matter of shading this in. And the lighting's a little dark, but if you add to it, so if I start with an outline and just jump in a little bit to show the reflected light, it's going to build that part up pretty quickly. This overlap here. You kind of see this is kind of where it's shaded. So again, if you do the base tone first, the other parts seem to fit right in there. Nose, same with the top of this part. So even the band, it's hard to see, but its printed color is kind of trapped in there, so you don't have a white line or a space in between it. And again, it's kind of dark, so you can push the shading a little bit. So that shows up. And where I have these lines, like say the hand or something like that, the green is almost as dark as the blue, value-wise. I'm just going to separate it a little bit along here. So this blue still has a tone. So does the green. You can see this seam going up the side here. See how you do. Kind of a character drawn in there.